Hello everybody, part 2 out of the 3 I guess, because like I said, we're probably going to have about 3 videos, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm Sour Skittles.
I'm Roxy.
And we're going to continue the questions that have been going on, because basically I'm always glad to help, and for any questions that I may not be able to answer, that maybe a genetic woman might be able to answer a little bit better, she's here as well. She's kind of like my consultation partner. Anyways,
genetic woman. I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't say you were mentally a woman. I said genetically.
Okay.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go into the next set of questions. The next one is by The Bright Power.
Some transgendered people detransition due to the loss of family and friends. It's really sad.
Okay, so that one was just like a comment. That one wasn't really a question. So, yeah, some people do detransition due to the loss of family and friends, and that is sad. But something else that you have to think about too is that when you transition, most of the time it's because you can't deal with the depression and all the problems that you're facing because of you basically living a lie. With that aspect being said, your friends and family really have to ask themselves, you know, why are they transitioning? Okay? And how much does this actually affect me? And then what the question really comes down to is, why do they have a problem with it? If you're not the one who, it's not like you're drugging them and turning them into women alongside you, or men, if, you know, for the women who might have a problem, and you're not affecting the food that goes on the plates for their kids, then why do they really have a problem? Okay, for instance, I have a brother who's basically disowned me, and I've done nothing to him other than basically stop lying to myself. He says it's because that not only did I choose this life, like one day I just woke up and was like, you know what, I think I'm going to try being a girl today. No, it wasn't like that, and I explained it to him many times, but he also thinks that I'll kind of like infect his children, like I'll influence them into turning into transgenders, I guess. So he really didn't do any of his education on it, I would say, before making predetermined judgments against me. But that's okay though. I have a dad who loves me very much, and I'm kind of a daddy's girl now. So anyways,
you know what? The only thing I have to say on this topic is my godson is, I think he's 6 years old now, and as far as I know, he's still putting on makeup and swears makeup and nail polish is for girls. You can't convince him otherwise. Believe me, I've tried, and that boy looks better in heels than any woman I've ever seen. And I've met a lot of drag queens.
Okay. Okay, so I hope that that would help for your comment, Bright Power. Let's see, as for Zen490, that's the next one. Let's see. Okay, go ahead.
The first question is, how long did it take you to train your voice fully, and does it take a lot of effort to maintain it in public?
Well, as for maintaining my voice fully, I don't really have my voice fully, because my voice is always changing, getting better, sometimes getting worse, and I'm pretty sure that it will never be fully 100% unless I actually get like some type of surgery where it's not all the crazy surgeries that are out there right now that don't actually do nothing for your voice, because I've actually heard those and they're pretty bad. So until they actually get a functional vocal cord surgery to permanently adjust our voices, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. As for maintaining it in public,
I've never heard her sound any different than she does right now.
And she lived with me, so...
Not only that, but when I first met her, this was how her voice sounded.
Yeah.
And I met her at the restaurant I worked at.
Yeah. And actually, no, you did hear my old voice.
Yeah.
But that was because I was telling you that joke
yeah,
about that guy who wouldn't leave me alone, so I switched my voice back to try and scare him away. And he found out that he actually has a thing for transgenders now.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, it was kind of backfired. Tried to get him away, and no. Oh, anyway, Zen has some more questions.
Do you find that hormones have helped soften your voice, making it easier to train and raise it?
Soften my voice, yeah, it did soften it a little bit. The only reason why I say that is because my old voice is a little bit softer, but I think that might also be because I don't use it anymore. As for training it and raising it, no. That is strictly up to you. If you half-ass it, you will have a half-ass voice at best. If you put your all into your voice, then you have a very good chance of sounding the way that I do. And the only reason why I say that is because there's different people who have come, well, not come to me, but have written me many times through my YouTube training videos that I've given on voice lessons, and have told me so that nothing else worked for them except for what I've put into my videos. So, I hope that answers your question for that then. Okay, we'll go on to your next one.
Do you think transitioning my voice would bring more heartache because instead of constantly obsessing over how my voice sounds now, I'll still be doing that by obsessing over whether or not it sounds passable?
You know what? You might be able to answer this for me as well, but there's all kind of looks that women have, from ugly to gorgeous to ones that look like guys and ones that look extremely feminine. But one thing that is almost universally common is that women share a female voice. Voice, to me, anytime that anyone had a question of like who I was, my voice overrid any questions that they had. So yeah, voice is I would say being passable, as in look-wise, is important, but I think voice is that thing that can push over whether or not you're passable. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that it probably would help. I know this is going to sound really strange and off the wall, but try and take singing voice lessons.
Actually, that does help, and if any of my regular YouTubers who watch my videos remembers, I actually made references to using your do-re-mi's with voice and everything else.
The chair moved.
That's because we have a ghost in here, honey. I told you that before. Okay, we have enough time for maybe one more question.
Purple in my hair looks bright pink.
That's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the end of Zen. So, you know what? We're at like 8 minutes right now, so we're probably going to cut it right now, and we'll go ahead and continue with that last set. So I was right, it is going to take like 3 minutes. So, this is me, Sour Skittles, and
Roxy.
And this is the Wonder Twins, I guess.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Form of a woman.
Form of a geek.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
true.
I'm playing World of Warcraft while we're doing this.
Yeah, she's definitely a geek. She's like me. Anyways, bye everybody.